Good evening, everyone, and good evening, Gonzo. How you doing?
Good evening, Geo. I am all right, mate. Are you okay?
Yeah, I've been painting. I'm a bit white. My hands are a bit white. I've stopped painting to watch the football, doing this, and then I'll get showered and stuff. So I've been productive.
What are you painting?
The ceiling in the bathroom, actually. I don't really need to do it. It's almost just because I've got the paint from when I done it the first time. The paint's still there, and paint's very hard to dispose of, isn't it? You can't pour it down the drain or that. So
you can't drink it.
So you can't. You're not going to put in a wheelie bin. The local tip don't want it. So you've just got to use it. So the only place I'm going to use
use it as paint. Is definitely a good thing to do.
So the only thing I'm going to use my bathroom ceiling paint on is a bathroom ceiling. So I'm just giving it a fresh coat.
Did you retain the original brush, or did you have to use a toothbrush or something?
No,
because your teeth are looking very white. Actually.
I went and purchased a new brush especially for this job.
Oh,
yeah, I know.
Nice.
Premium service in the bathroom over this week. Right, first of all, for those tuning in, it's just a channel update because we're now ready to switch. We feel like we've been going in one direction. We're ready to take a sharp turn due to the football coming back. It's got nothing to do with Hammer's chat or that. So just a little channel update video, just to keep you all in the loop, and for other reasons which we'll get on to. Cup of tea is tomorrow night though. Tomorrow night is cup of tea. The reason we're doing cup of tea tomorrow night is because the Premier League have got a big meeting tomorrow. So we thought if we do the cup of tea Thursday, we should have almost breaking news, if you like. We should find out how they're going to decide the Premier League if the season stops again. We should find out if they're doing 3 subs or 5 subs. We might find out if West Ham have got a friendly. So there'll be more discussion points in 24 hours time. So it's time to talk about the channel update, Gonzo. Is there anywhere you'd like to start?
No, but to be fair, I think you're doing the tonight's content a bit of a disservice by saying tomorrow's better, because I think the update on the painting of the bathroom's been quite exciting actually, mate. So a little bit more tomorrow maybe.
Yeah, well, to be fair, do you know what's coming tomorrow? My desk is coming tomorrow. I bought a desk 7 weeks ago.
This.
Oh yeah, but you don't know the latest. So my desk, I bought it 7 weeks ago, and it said when I bought it, said it'll be delivered the 24th of May or something. I thought, bloody hell, it's a month away. I thought, that's okay, and in the circumstances, it's fine. But the tracker, the following day, or the 2 days later, the tracker was like, dispatched by supplier. I thought, ooh, it's coming early. So it never came, but I was patient. I thought, it's not at the delivery date yet. I'll just be quiet. And anyway, the delivery date came and went, didn't it? So I started chasing people. I wasn't getting any answers. The courier company, I've never heard of them, ROJ or something. It's because it's a 2-man delivery. So it can't be like Hermes or that, thankfully.
That's a big desk.
Yeah, it's a 2-man. Well, it's not really. It's just over 20 kilos is supposed to be 2-man delivery, isn't it, legally, health and safety. So they were like, we don't have it. So when I contacted the supplier, they were like, oh no, it's dispatched. I'm like, so where is it? So finally they admitted it's gone missing. No, it's not gone missing, because when I went to buy the same one again, it's out of stock. So basically they oversold them, and I'm one of the ones that never got, so I had to pick a different one. So it's coming tomorrow.
So in time for the Premier League announcement.
I might be changing. I might move slightly around this way. So next time you see me, you might be looking at me from a different direction.
So keep the viewers guessing, mate. You've got to do it. Switch it around. Anyway, confuse them.
That's not the channel update, I'm afraid. It's not. It's a bit more exciting than that. So content changing. Let's start with that then. When I remember when the lockdown started, the Friday, the Premier League got called off, didn't it, on the Friday? Because the Thursday was going ahead, then Arteta tested positive, then it was like, oh, hang on a minute, maybe not then. Friday they called it off, and we had on a phone call. It was almost an emergency phone call. What we're going to do, and the first thing we decided was we've got to make content nearly every day for give people something to watch, because people are stuck inside. And I have to say, I think we've done pretty well, if I don't mind blowing our own trumpet for now.
We haven't done bad. You said to me 3 things. You said we've got to make more content, I've got to paint my ceiling, I need to do desk.
Well, we're getting there. But to be fair, you've done better than I have on the forum channel. You've done a video every day. It was maybe 1 or 2 you didn't, but there's other days you did 2 videos, so it very much averages out. So for 3 months straight, you've done a video a day. Considering there's no transfer window, there's no games.
What have you been going on about?
You have shithoused that exceedingly well.
My 15-year-old daughter, said to me the other day, I said to her, Leah, her name's Leah, obviously, that's why I said to her, Leah, I said, Leah, you don't stop waffling. I said, you just talk so much. And she said, well, I have to talk because you barely say a word, you're quiet. And Oh, right. I'm quiet, am I? So, I do have verbal diarrhea, Geo. But so, to be fair, so do you also suffer with verbal diarrhea. We can talk the hind legs of a donkey, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, this 5-10 minute update's probably going to be a 20-30 minute update.
No, we haven't even spoken.
Yeah, we're 5 minutes in. 5 minutes
board.
in, we're not even talking about it yet.
But no, we've done lots of videos. That is true, and I've made a lot of stuff up. Yeah.
Yeah, I think what we vowed to do was to produce a lot of content just for people, to give some people to do. Try to get a bit creative with the FIFA series, the quiz. Then obviously we've done our sort of bread and butter stuff, which is the West Ham news, whatever it might be. The Premier League news helped us out a little bit because that was a big talking point whenever there was some. So yeah, I think we've done well. We made a commitment, we've done well, but it's time to start wrapping up the quiz, the FIFA videos. We are going to finish the FIFA videos. Don't worry, we will get them finished. It's not the most popular series, but those that do watch it enjoy it, and we enjoy playing it. To be fair, we both play FIFA anyway, so we might as well play it and create content out of it. So we will do them. I want to do at least one more quiz because there's a round on that quiz we've got planned that's really good. Do you remember that one? Yeah. So I want to get that round done basically. So we'll do one more quiz. But we've already started planning for match day content really, and that's where you're basically going to have a day. If you want to watch the game, you've basically got a day of Hammers Chat content as well, really, haven't you?
Do you know what? It's funny actually because today it was announced that Amazon were getting some games and they were going to broadcast them for free. BBC were going to broadcast some for free, which I guess we're going to discuss more tomorrow. And it was going on about pundits as well. And I thought, well, actually, all these ones have all got different pundits, haven't they? So I guess, the BBC are going to have Alan Shearer and Danny Murphy, and of course you've got Gary Neville and Carragher, and you've got all these guys, but you're never going to know what you're switching on to. So we're going to try and provide biased West Ham content for West Ham supporters, as you say, throughout the day. So as if you don't particularly want to tune in to Alan Shearer or whoever, you can join us and we will discuss all your painting and decorating needs at home. And whilst we're doing that, we'll also discuss a little bit of football as well. And we're going to try and do bigger and better across all platforms.
Yeah, so you'll have your normal day-to-day stuff, but 2 days before the game you'll get your previews normal, and then this is where it really gets going, and it feeds into our Patron part, which is partly what this video is about. Because the first time we did the Patron video, when we announced Patron, we were very embarrassed. We were it was the most awkward video we've done. But I think it's because you're sort of getting into something you don't know about. It's completely new to us. And I care a lot about customer service, so I was a bit nervous as to how good our customer service would. It be good value for money, and we were never going to know until we'd done it really. Although we sort of believed in what we were offering, believing in it and actually delivering it is two completely different things. But now, 5 months on, we've launched it 5 months ago. It's a long time ago we launched it. Actually, I'm not awkward. I don't feel awkward talking about it anymore. I don't know about you, but I don't feel awkward talking about it anymore because I genuinely believe in what we're offering is good value for money, and I'm pretty proud of it, to be quite honest with you. I'm nothing to be awkward or ashamed of. So the new content feeds into that. So Gonzo, in the morning of a match day for patrons only, what we doing?
We're gonna walk to your house and bring you a bowl of cereal and pour the milk on.
That's only we've got dodgy eyesight and our surname's Cummings.
Absolutely not. Yeah, we're not doing that. What we are going to do is we're going to do a sort of a build-up show, a morning, a breakfast. It might be breakfast. I can't promise you breakfast. Might be a cup of tea. It could be, and whatever. It could be anything. But we're going to get up in the morning and we're going to discuss the day ahead. But on match day, we're going to talk about the game. Less formal than the preview might be. Certainly a little bit more relaxed in our. Well, I'll have my dressing gown on. Gio will have his pants on. Bowl of cornflakes, and we're gonna discuss the game.
I might not have pants on. It depends who was round the night before.
It's you might have your sporran. only the sporran.
Something like that, and a mask.
Apart from the sporran.
And a mask.
And
protection for when the guest is round.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. So that's going to be a new show. So we're going to do that. Be launching that. That's going to be on Patreon in the morning. So join us for breakfast, basically. And I'm looking forward to that one. Actually, that is going to be a
because we'll have more team news. And David Moyes is a little bit of a bugger. He keeps doing his press conferences the day before the game. So Bilic and Pellegrini used to do them on the first Saturday game. Bilic and Pellegrini used to do them on a Thursday. So we do the preview on a Thursday night. We'd have all the team news from the manager. Brilliant. This is what we need. But Moyes kept doing them on a Friday. So we had to do the preview and sort of second guess it. Then he'd come out on Friday and sort of put what we've discussed out the window. And you think, well, cheers for that, Davey. Press conferences are going to be weird, actually, isn't it? How are they going to do it? One cameraman. What you got to say, Dave? Zoom.
Well, if they're doing Zoom, why can't we ask a question?
Zoom call. I don't know. We'll maybe ask West Ham if we can Zoom call David Moyes and host a press conference for him. So, Davey, let's get this sorted.
Absolutely. When you were delivering fruit and veg, Davey, what was your favourite vegetable? We start off easy, lull him into a false sense of security. Yeah, and then we'll hit him with a big one. With a big question. Question. Absolutely. Is he playing? Huh? So hold on, you were asking about Satsumas last week. Well, we were. Yeah. Then we've got our build-up shows, we call it, which is we've been doing it before, but it will remain free to everybody, which is an hour before kick-off, whenever it is. The team news comes out. We'll take a look at both teams, have a little discussion. And then we've got a new series. I say it's new. We've done it before, but we're changing it. And that's the watch-along. Me and Gonzo won't be in it because we're doing all this stuff and we're doing the review. We don't want to water it down a little bit. It would be a bit too diluted if we do a watch-along, then the review. You already know what we're going to say if you watch the watch-along. So what we're doing is Mr. Charlie Walsh is going to be doing the watch-along, and he may have a guest with him on occasions. I don't know. It's up to him. It's his show. He's been hosting the Patron podcast, which we'll get on to, and he's done a really good job of it. So we're chucking him the keys and saying, there you go, do a watch-along. So basically on a match day, say a 3 o'clock kickoff, me and Gonzo go live for 15 minutes at 2 o'clock. Then at just before 3, Charlie will go live, and he'll be live all the way through to the full time whistle. He'll disappear, and then me and Gonzo will come back on for the review. Absolutely. Another reason why, because we've done a lot of discussion about this, the watch along, we decided against it because, well, for myself and Geo doing it, because when we jump on and do the review, we very much want the raw instant reaction. Yeah, well, Geo's done that. It might be anger, it might be joy, it might be jubilation. See, Geo's already expecting we're going to lose. We may well be really happy, but we just want to be fresh, or everything we say to be fresh. Whereas if you've watched us on the watch along and Geo's there saying, oh come on, look, it's 88 minutes and Moyes has still not made a substitution, or whatever we might say, you sort of know what's coming in the review. So we want that to be fresh as a daisy. So if you don't have BT or Sky, don't worry, if Amazon and BBC are obviously free, so 8 games. West Ham might not be on any of them though, but if you don't have Sky or BT, you don't want to get it and you can't watch it, Charlie will be doing a watch along. It's a running commentary essentially. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tuning in to Charlie while I'm watching the game, actually, to be honest with you. And then we'll do the review, we'll have our player ratings, and we're also going to have some fan reactions. Now, don't wait until the match day. You can get started now if you want, can't you, Gonzo? This is where we want your viewers to join in with us. Yeah, I mean, look, we've tried to get it off the ground on a few occasions, and it's worked. We've had videos. Done. Many of you watching this, we've called them your shouts, we've called them instant reactions. It's the opportunity for you folks to record yourselves on your mobile phone. Hello, I think that was rubbish. Well, brilliant. West Ham have won 10-0. Record it on your phone and send it in to us, and then we will upload it. It's as simple as that. So maybe it might be in the build-up to the game. But in particular, what we want are your instant match reactions, and we will get them all uploaded for you. Yeah, every single one. Get them on the channel. Get involved. You can. I mean, the shorter. To be fair, I was going to say you can make them as long as short or you want. It does. But what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. If what you want to do is have a rant for a minute, do it. Send it in. We'll pop it up there. Not a problem at all. And just what Geo was touching on there with the player ratings, directly after we've done the review, we have a player ratings show, which we started before we all got shut down in our houses for being naughty. We were doing the player ratings video, which is a Patron video. And it was quite funny, actually, because on a video the other day, Geo, somebody said that I go really easy on Mark Noble. I don't criticise Mark Noble. I said, you've not been watching obviously you've not been watching the videos, because then I think consecutive games I gave him. Did I not give him 2 out of 10 on one game?
One of them you gave him a 2 out of 10, and then 2 out of 10, I think you were dithering between a 2 and a 3.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. So I said, hold on a second. I'm more than happy to criticise Mark Noble. So they've been really good, actually. I do like the player ratings. I think we thought the player ratings video was going to be a sort of 15-minute video. I think one of them even went on for about an hour.
Yeah, but they're good. It's good. It goes a bit more in depth. Because when we do the review, I always say pick 2 or 3 players and say yay or nay to them. It's up to you. But that's 2 or 3 out of potentially 14 players. And if there's 5 subs now, we've got even more players to rate at the end of the game. So there's loads of stuff. So it's good. I enjoy player ratings as well. Before we talk about the Patreon stuff, we've got a new series called Hammers Chat News coming out. We're quite looking forward to it. We're not going to go into too much depth. It's going to be a bit of a surprise for you. This is probably our biggest production we've ever done, isn't it? In terms of like the planning, I suppose the cost to an extent, the logistics of putting it together, and poor old Charlie's going to have to edit it. It's the heaviest, one of the heaviest things we're going to do. But we're really looking forward to it. It'll be good.
It's been a bit of prep.
It's called Hammers Chat News, but it comes with a twist. That's all we're gonna say. So we'll look.
You ain't seen nothing like this before.
No, 100%.
And this is for everybody to watch.
Yeah, it's for everybody. We're going to be doing a shirt video soon. Gonzo doesn't know, but we're going to be doing a shirt video soon. I did say it to you in WhatsApp, but you didn't reply and say what shirt video. So
when did you send that?
The other day. Yesterday, I think it was.
What shirt video?
Yeah, well, not your one because I can't see it.
I am mostly invisible. You can hear my voice. I'm mostly invisible. I've already recorded tomorrow's video. You've ruined my joke.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It's a floating head.
Yeah,
we're going to do a shirt video, which, to be honest, actually, I don't mind saying what it is. Me and Gonzo are going to design shirts. What we want next year's kit to look like. Because I've seen a lot of mock-ups floating around social media. I quite like them. So I'm going to steal as many as I can. And then we're going to have a little look at them and say if we like them or not. And then we're going to design our own mock-ups.
Do you want me to draw them?
No, definitely not you. I've seen your drawing.
Fair enough.
No, that is not happening. I will get someone to draw them properly for us.
Okay.
So
I understand.
Because the new kit's out in a couple of weeks. So
weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was normally out by now.
I feel sorry for every kit manufacturer on this one, actually. They probably worked hard all the hard work's probably done before even the lockdown or the rest of it, and they don't get the razzmatazz of releasing their kit in a normal way, do they? So, yeah. Never been less important either, a kit, has it? Let's be fair.
Yeah. By the way, if you've got any questions or comments about the channel, put them in now, because this is the time to do it. Because someone's words and pictures have said, what about theme tunes and intros for all these shows? Give them an individual feel. I'm open to that. It's just not everybody has the same taste, which is difficult, because even the music we use at the minute, some people like it, some people don't.
We used to. I mean, let me just be brutally honest. I think unless your theme tune is about 10 seconds at max, some people just tune out. Some people don't want it. Some people just want. I prefer. I do like a tune at the end. But it depends. It does. Yeah, musical tastes. They do vary. It is a tough one. I'm not adverse to it. But I'm not sure what it adds. I don't know.
Yeah. We've got some more graphics coming up. We've got a new banner on the channel at the minute. If you go to the channel homepage and have a look, it's at the top. I don't know why I'm doing that. You can't see it just now. Maybe you can. I don't know. Tom's done that. He's done a new end state, which will be on the screen here and on Gonzo's video tomorrow. I think we might be revamping the thumbnails a little bit. So we're just having a little bit of a fresh look at Hammer's channel. We're trying to crank up the professionalism almost. This is getting dangerous. It's getting a bit of pressure. But Patreon stuff, right? We're gonna plug our Patreon. For you who don't know, we've got a Patreon. We've talked about it, but not all the time, because it's the start of the month. Now this is the best time to get it. It's the best time for value. There's a reason me and Gonzo don't mention it for the last 2 weeks of the month. But there's a reason we push it a bit more, or we try and push it a lot, but not too much. It's difficult to balance for the first 10 days of the month or something, because after that, we don't think it's good value, because you get charged when you sign up, then you get charged again on the 1st of the month. So you sign up today, you get charged, then you won't get charged again until the 1st of July, if that makes sense. So if you sign up on like the 28th of June. You'll get charged on the 28th of June and the 1st of July. So now's the time to join, especially with all the football coming up. This is where all your content's coming in. So we're going to rack through the tier list now and tell you what you get for your money. Tier 1, Hammers Chat supporter, $3.50. It's on your screen now. So you get a weekly Patron podcast. You been enjoying them, Gonzo?
I tell you what, I've done a really, really good job on those. Sorry, I'm just tuning in right onto our video right now, just so as you know, because I want to look at these fine graphics. Because obviously, what people don't know is I've got a different view to you.
Yeah, you can't see these graphics.
I can't see what the. Oh, I've got it.
It's a sexy graph. Yeah,
very snazzy. I like it.
Why are you showing the camera? People can't see your camera, can they? Oh, Jesus.
Well, now I can see what the viewers are seeing.
Yeah.
Hammers Chat supporter. £3.50. Is that right? Sorry,
yeah.
$3.50.
Yeah, $3.50. So Charlie's been doing a fortnightly podcast with Ray and a patron as the guest. And we're changing it to weekly now because we're now got games and transfer rumours coming out. There's enough content to do it every single week. This is for patrons only, and patrons can be the guest. We will get other guests on as well. I've been on, Gonzo will go on. We'll get people like Mike and Young Tom involved as well. But if you're a patron and you want to be on a West Ham podcast, but you're a bit anxious about putting yourself out there, this is a very safe place to do it. You will not get any grief whatsoever. Even if people don't agree with your opinion, they don't say it. They're too nice. There's a real community feel in this, patrons. And then you've got a player ratings video we've already discussed. Everybody gets that. Discount to the online shop after 6 months. And entry into our big Christmas giveaway if you sign up before the end of July. I should say the end of July on that. So if you sign up for the next 4 weeks, you'll get entered into our big Christmas giveaway. We are going to spend a good few £100 on prizes to give away and stuff. We've given away a big one this month. Come Christmas, we're going to have umpteen winners, and it's going to be decent, unique. I was sending Gonzo some of the stuff we're going to be buying in the next couple of months, and it's unique. It's unique stuff. It's not.
And I think fair to say we've from our top tier, we've been sending out a few bits and pieces anyway. We've been doing some additional videos that we didn't initially pledge to do. So, but I do want to say though, Geo, this is, as much as we can talk about what you can win and the extra content you get. The biggest thing for me with a patron, as you know, and you know what I'm going to say now, was always about people almost just supporting Hammers Chat. It's someone. It's a chance to help us do what we do. And obviously you're getting extra content, you're getting the bits, you're getting entered in prize draws, you're getting pin badge sent out, and so on and so forth. But it's to help us. It's to help us grow the channel. In essence, it's sponsoring the channel and helping us basically do Hammers Chat. Yeah,
Hammer 1999 asked if we've got a new sponsor. We've not had anything, to be brutally honest. We've had nothing. Nada, and we're not really expecting anything given the current climate and stuff. I don't know if anybody's going to be
not any new one. We've got bless ETC Sports Services, or you'll see at least once a week on the forum channel. Have been great supporters of us, and they've stuck with us. And to be fair, they what is it, 3 years now? 3 years.
We stuck with us for a long time.
Bits. And we're West Ham fans as well. So, but no, in terms of new big overall sponsor and the umbrella of sponsoring the whole of Hammers Chat, no, we got enough.
The thing is,
to be fair, it's not the financial climate for it now, anyway. Really.
Yeah, and to be fair, with the Patreon, I'm not that bothered about it as I used to be. Do you know what I mean? Because before it used to fund the cameras and whatever, and if we needed to do something, we had a little pot to dip into. But now with the Patreon, that allows us to do those stuff. And I don't know, I prefer without a sponsor, to be honest with you. And we're quite choosy when it comes to sponsors. That's why we only work with people we genuinely like, and we've used before. Football Index and stuff. I still have the One Football app on my phone. So we only used to do that. Anyway, the next tier on the Patreon podcast is the mild Hammers Chat addict. So if you're a little bit of an addict, it's $7. So you get all the stuff we mentioned. A mug of tea with Geo Gonzo, which we'll be doing next week. We do this once a month. It's basically like a cup of tea, but it's
bigger.
it's a lot more laid back.
It's got no saucer.
It's a lot more laid back though. It's I don't want to say it's got more personality. It's got more personal stuff, if you like. We're a bit more open on it with that. So relaxed chat about things about West Ham. And to be fair, if there's edgier topics around West Ham, we'll discuss it on there because of the lack of blowback, if that makes sense. Sometimes you come across something and you think, I don't really want to do a video on that. It's not good.
Risque, yeah. Yeah,
so you can do it on the Patreon one and it's fine. And then you've got a matchday morning video as we discussed, and we've got an opposition look video. Now this is a new series which I'm going to be doing because I watch a lot of football. Gonzo will tell you I watch a lot.
I'll tell you, he watches a lot of football.
But you know the 92 Premier League games coming up, if they're all on at different times, every single one, I think I will watch 85 at least. I think I've watched about 70% of the Bundesliga since it's come back after the break. So we're going to be doing it's basically a look at the opposition. So the Wolves one, I'll be taking a look at their formation, their lineup, their players, who's in form, who's out of form, because I'm watching all these games. Obviously the first one will be the hardest one, but the second one, Spurs away, I'll be able to say what they've done in the first game because I'll have watched it. So that'll be for the $7 onwards. And then the last one, for that Christmas giveaway, you have to enter by the end of July, so you've got an extra month to join there. And the big one, the Hammers Chat Addict, this is if you're a proper addict. You need to check yourself in to Hammers Chat Rehab, I think. $14 a month. So you get everything that we've mentioned before. You get discount to our store after 3 months, entry into prize draws, which is exclusive to this Patreon tier only. So this month we gave away one of Gonzo's big puffy jackets, which I will flick this off so you can see.
A body warmer, a gillet, a gilet,
whatever you want to call it. Signed Anderson photo as well. We gave that away to these only. Early access to any videos that we can give you early access to. It's hard when we live stream stuff, but we can, we will. Any new series or pilot shows, we will give it to that lot to judge us, essentially. You can judge us. And then to enter the big Christmas giveaway, you just have to sign up by the end of August, so you get an extra month for that one. So that's the Patreon stuff. So if you want to support us, it's patreon.com/hammerstrap. Links in the description. We're very grateful. I don't know what else to say really, except we are very, very grateful. Our patrons will know we're grateful. If you know a patron, ask them, say, are they grateful? I think they'll say, yeah, they are. They are generally grateful. Blog awards, right? Okay. Do you want to take this one?
No, Karen. Sorry, you've prepared something.
I wasn't going to speak. I wasn't going to mention it, to be honest with you. But a few people have messaged us in the last 24 hours because the finalists for the Football Blogging Awards have come out, and obviously we're not in it because, well, it's just the way it works. It's. We didn't go for it. We didn't encourage anyone to vote for us for that. You don't like them either.
No, I used to do a thing on the forum every year when the Oscars came out. I used to rip the Oscars to shreds because the whole concept of standing up and saying how wonderful you are and everyone patting you on the back and all the rest of it. I'd never. We like a bit of self-deprecating here. We like to be told how shite we are, really. And then have a. And then, anyway, the point of the matter is, we've had a look at it a couple of times, and the biggest problem with this thing that I hated about it was when you sign up for it, they ask you to lobby. So basically, it becomes more like an election campaign.
It is. It's whoever gets the most votes.
Than an award, and you're basically what you have to do. So let's say there are. So what category would we be in, Geo, for an example?
It depends, but you can do like football video content or whatever.
Football video content. Okay, so we would put ourselves forward. Then what you're requested to do is basically go and beg everybody else to vote for you. Please vote for us. Please vote for us. So what you're doing is say, please vote for us. And by the way, tell everybody that we're the best. Well, if people thought you were the best, they'd just say it anyway, and they'd vote for you anyway. And it's not winning something. It's basically who can lobby the best. It's electioneering, and I just, do you know what? It wasn't really. Listen, don't get me wrong. I don't think we'd win anyway. Why? Because we're not the best. We're not the biggest. We're not the best at all. I mean, look. We started this video talking about painting your ceiling. Clearly, we are not the best football channel at all, right? We wouldn't win it, right, for starters, but. Some people who aren't the best can still win it if they've got a big social media account, and then they can basically beg the most. And I think there was one a couple of years ago who won. In fact, I might even have it wrong. It might have been a Tottenham account or something. Not there's anything wrong with that. If Tottenham have got the best account, fine. But it was. You see, that's not the best YouTube channel. That's not the most entertaining YouTube channel. Why? If it was the biggest, Arsenal Fan TV would just win every year, right?
Well, they do.
Do they?
Yeah, Arsenal Fan TV win every year.
Okay, but I reckon there's someone somewhere with I don't know, 500 subscribers or something, kicking out funny, vibrant, really well presented, really well edited content.
Tifo.
Sorry?
Tifo.
There you go. So actually, the people with the best production skills, the people are not necessarily winning it anyway. So I just find it a massive, slightly Orphan Oliver. It's a big begging competition. Please have some more.
In like 3 years ago, though, I did the begging part of it. Because it was, well, I thought, well, why women want recognition? We've worked hard, and then. We even managed to get a couple of ex-players like Marlon Harewood and that tweeted out they were voting for Hammers Chat and stuff. So we even got them involved, but didn't get anywhere. But then this year I was actually thinking I'm going for the women's football stuff, and but when it come round, I just thought I couldn't really be arsed, and I thought my thinking of it has changed. Before it used to be like, oh yeah, let's get it, because it'd be good for recognition, it would be a nice thing to do. But then when it comes round to it, and it is just a popularity contest and it is a bit beggy, I just thought, I can't really be fucking arsed, to be honest with you. I'd rather be judged by the people that watch our videos. What's funny?
And there is why we wouldn't win it, because you just said, I thought about going for it, I can't really fucking be asked, to be honest with you.
No, but the thing is...
That's not what I want to hear.
The thing is, you know fine, you out of anyone will know fine, that when I've got a lot of motivation and drive, basically, within me. So when I can't be asked to do something, it shows how really low down on my list of priorities it is if I can't be bothered doing it. But I'd rather get recognition through thumbs up on a video than stuff like that. And do you know something? Fair play to those who do go for it. That's what they want to do. And there's one West Ham account in the final. I genuinely hope wins.
Is there?
There's 3 West Ham finalists. Ex-West Ham employee and Dave's in for the West Ham Way podcast in the podcast category.
Yeah.
Ex-West Ham employees in it for the social media account. See, I get that, because he has exclusive in the no news. I completely understand why he'd be in that. Same with the podcast, I think it's good. And then you've got, in the same category, you've got Hammers Polls. And then there's another West Ham podcast, I think, in the same category. So there's like 4 West Ham accounts.
I'm at see, I understand the podcast. The podcast is a good. It's big. It's successful. But I don't know, right? Why would you get an award for having a Twitter account? I don't understand.
I think it's called like social. There's
nothing. You not achieved anything by doing it. The podcast is good because the podcast takes production value, has to be well presented. You have to keep. You'll know if otherwise your listeners will desert you. If you're no good, your listeners will just go. You won't carry on.
I would argue.
I think a podcast is a skill, right? And it is. There's no doubt about it. A podcast is a skill to put it together, to be entertaining, to present it well, to be informative, to be funny, to do all of those things. Great. Have an award for a podcast by all means. I don't understand having a podcast. I would argue though. Like, I know I can't speak for. I don't know who else is in this social media thing, but X, for example, has to put time and effort into his one because he has to get the news and put it out, and he has to sort of judge what he's putting out and stuff. He's almost like a blogging site, but on Twitter rather than doing a blog about it. He just, instead of making a 300-word article and putting it on a blogging site and getting on Google, he just puts it out on Twitter in 280 characters. I know he's got his podcast. No, listen, I'm not saying everyone can do what he does on Twitter because obviously he gets in the know news. Yeah. But anyone can have a Twitter account. Not anyone can run that podcast. Podcast is very good. Not anyone can do that. So him and Dave they're using skills and presenting skills to do it.
Not anyone can have. I think he's got about 70,000 followers on Twitter. Not anyone can have that.
No, they can't. But that's just a number. It's just a calculation that you give it to the person with the biggest one. No, look, it's fine. It's fine. I didn't know. I genuinely hope I didn't know you could get an award for having a Twitter account. As I was just surprised.
I'm a judge in it. Do you know, like you get the judge? You get the judges.
You're on a judging panel.
Yeah, I got
interests. Hold on, sorry. You are on a judging panel.
There's loads of people on the judging panel, though. It's not just like 5 of us. I don't know how many there is. There's loads of us.
We might have unearthed a little summit going on here.
I've already done my votes. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I think it's okay to say I voted for X.
I don't think it is. I'm not sure. This might be corruption. I
voted for X in the West Ham Way podcast.
We know you voted for.
Sarah, I vote for Sarah in the women's football. Do you know the Evertonian Bluebird, Sarah Haplin?
Yeah. You know, again, she's good. She's entertaining.
All right, I vote for her in that. In the football content, I put Stump Peg Neve, who was in our video for the Will West Ham get relegated. She was the younger girl in there. She's done really good content, so I voted for her in that. What else I voted for? But the influencers, this is where it gets a bit silly. The influencer or something, I clicked on it. The top one, Henry Winter, you know, the big journalist, the head of whatever paper he's at. I thought, okay, there's someone else I recognised. I thought, okay, big journalist, DT. I thought, come on, like, there's a man here who's been to uni, got whatever degrees, he's worked his way up through journalism.
He's a proper journalist,
He's at the top tier in the sports journalist, and he's been put in the same category as someone with a vlogging camera who has a rant on a fan channel, and I thought,
Yeah, no, look. Listen, to be fair, I can't stand that stuff, by the way. But it's clear that he's going to know about uploading a video, and he might spot things in a video or in a podcast that Henry Winter might not spot. I get it. Look, I'm not poo-pooing the concept. I'm not poo-pooing it. You know,
you're just not poo-pooing the end.
Dave and X's podcast is very good. It's very popular, and they should get credit for their presenting and the way they put it across. It's excellent. It's a skill. That's absolutely great. But I just think there should only be awards for things that are skilled, and it should go to the best people. And from our respect, I don't like the fact that you've got to beg. Please vote for us. Please vote for us. That's not winning. That's just begging best.
Yeah, I think the judges panel should almost be vetted as well, as if to say.
There's clearly a couple of people on the judges panel that shouldn't be there.
But they should have, I don't know, True Geordie, Spencer Owen, those kind of people should be the ones on the Lawrence. Those people should be the judges panel. Those who have been there, done that, they know what they're doing really. And I don't know if there's any actual ex-football players who would not mind being on it, which I doubt there is. I'm sure there's some ex-players. Ray Parlour, for example, is very social media based these days. I'm sure
he gets drunk. He just gets drunk, doesn't he?
Yeah, he just downs pints.
Not that I can talk about someone just gets drunk, goes on the camera. Of course,
he did a Cobra bomb the other day. He had like quite a bit of Jaeger topped up with Cobra. Jesus, just felt sick watching him down in there. Oh, Jesus.
So what's Cobra?
The Cobra, that's the Indian beer, isn't it?
Oh, of course, yes.
Sorry, so he has this thing of Jaeger, and it's not just a shot. He had quite a bit of Jaeger, and he topped it with his Indian beer.
He likes to drink, right? He does like a drink.
Yeah, he does.
But I'm not sure it's cutting edge content. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Just what I needed to say there was I forgot to say this at the pictures. All the free stuff's staying free. Everything you've been watching over the last however long is still staying free. We're not moving anything behind the paywall. It's just extra stuff. But you're getting quite a lot of extra stuff, especially with the football coming up. You're getting an extra. 3 videos per game? So we've got 9 games left. That's 27 videos plus Charlie's podcasts plus the mug of tea. You're looking at an extra 40 to 50 videos in June and July. So happy days. Is there anything else I'd like to add, or we'll start wrapping this up? We've been chatting for 38 minutes. This is embarrassing.
I bought a packet of false moustaches, and then I thought I didn't need one because I grew a moustache. How's that?
Happy days. Well, why is there white ones?
No, they're not. That's the back of. That's the
back.
Right. See, because you get the look. See, that's the front of it. Yeah, and you get the sticker on the back. I guess it's still a bit, as you can see.
People are going to wonder what video that's for.
Might not be for video. It's just for fun and sexual pleasure, possibly.
Is it?
No, not really. It's for a video, but there you go.
Or it could be for a video about fun and sexual.
I didn't specify on what platform.
Yeah, Gonzo could be extra kinky.
Those videos are not going on YouTube. That's for sure. What I'm going to do, Geo. This is for actually disguise, and I'm going to put this on, and I'm going to the for the Football Blogging Awards as a judge. Yeah, and I'm going to pretend to be someone else, but vote for myself. Genius.
We're not in the final, though.
There you go.
Yeah, and unfortunately,
I'll vote for DT then.
Right, we'll book it off now and put up our shiny new end slate for people.
Oh, show everybody.
Yeah, drop a thumbs up on the video if you liked it. I don't know why you would like it, but if you do,
It's a terrible video.
Subscribe if you're new around here. I don't think, if you've got this far in the video, I'm pretty sure you've already subscribed. Hey, that's what we've done. We've hit 12,000 on this channel, subscribers, and we're not that far away, 7,000 on the other one.
Hey.
So make sure you're subscribe to both channels. Links in the description, link for patrons in the description. We appreciate your support. We'll be back tomorrow night. Cup of tea. If you've got any questions for Cup of Tea, if you've got this far in the video, leave them below this video and I'll have a look and I'll put something up on YouTube tomorrow. So guys, I'll see you tomorrow night.
You certainly will. See you tomorrow.
Here comes Fancy Inslate. Goodbye.